Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So first of all, my name is Oscar, and on this channel we talk about personal finance, stocks, investing your money, entrepreneurship, and everything in between that the school system does not currently teach you, okay? So with that being said guys, if you do enjoy that type of content and you do enjoy these videos, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and all that great stuff, and let's jump straight into the video. So on this video specifically guys, I'm going to go over on the 5 signs that I personally believe that if you have all of these 5 signs in you guys, that you are a true bred entrepreneur. Now when I mean true bred entrepreneur, I'm not talking about, a Lambo type of entrepreneur who only, becomes an entrepreneur to get a Lambo. Personally, I don't even like the word entrepreneur nowadays, just because of how it's been so defined these days. I've personally always liked the word hustler anyways, but that's just my opinion. But what I mean by true bred entrepreneur guys is, I mean those of us who we have it in our DNA the minute we're born, okay? For those of us who we've always thought differently since we were in kindergarten, since we were in middle school, since we were in high school still, even up till now, we have always thought differently than everyone else. And you know who you are, because every time you're in the classroom or you're with a group of friends, you just simply can't seem to relate to a lot of your own peers, right? You always have a different mindset compared to everybody else. So hopefully by watching this video, it brings awareness to some of you who may be a true bred entrepreneur. Now listen, there's a difference between being a true bred entrepreneur and then just a regular entrepreneur. Anybody can be an entrepreneur, okay? But being a true bred entrepreneur is a whole different thing. Because being a simple entrepreneur means that, you either own a business, you don't work for somebody, or you just manage to figure stuff out on your own. You always succeed in certain things. You may achieve great things because you want to achieve a certain amount of money, maybe some type of lifestyle. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? That's what the definition of a simple entrepreneur is, in my opinion. Now for a true bred entrepreneur, well, that's what we're going to go over right now, guys. I'm going to go over on the 5 signs that I believe makes you a true bred entrepreneur. Now there are obviously more than 5, but I don't want to take too much of your valuable time on this video. So for that reason alone, I'm only going over on 5, alright? So the number 1 thing that makes you a true bred entrepreneur, and I truly 100% believe this guys, that if you have even considered doing some of this back when you were in either elementary or middle school, then this already qualifies you to be a true bred entrepreneur. And that's either flipping stuff or selling stuff when you were younger, okay? Now that could range from anything to baseball cards, Pokemon cards, lemonade stands, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, flipping shoes, even selling drugs. I mean, dude, these are all forms of true entrepreneurship. Because when you have that mindset of just wanting to sell, flip things, I mean, it's on your mind 24/7. I know every time we go to the grocery store, when we go to Walmart or something, I always look at the clearance aisle just to see what I could flip, because that's always what's running on my mind. Like, all I can think is, how much can I flip that for? How much can I flip that toy for? Like, it just runs through our minds 24/7. And if you had this trait since you were little, that you wanted to flip snacks maybe, or flip CDs and whatnot, then this already qualifies you to be a true bred entrepreneur, because you never needed no one to tell you how to make money. You always discovered a way on how to make it on your own. So that's definitely a huge trait that plays into true bred entrepreneurs. Now, number 2, and I know every true bred entrepreneur agrees with me on this one all the way 100%. And that's the fact that you hate working at a freaking job, dude. I think there's nothing more than we hate as entrepreneurs than working for somebody else, making someone else richer, achieving someone else's dreams. The thought of even just doing that for somebody else, I mean, it just completely kills us. It drains us. It demolishes us just even thinking about it. And especially taking orders from someone else, like, dude. And on top of that, relying on someone else to give you a paycheck, when you could be doing something else that can give you more than just a simple paycheck. True bred entrepreneurs hate working for somebody else, okay? That is a simple 100% fact. And if you don't believe me, ask every true bred entrepreneur out there right now if they would ever work at a job right now. And I guarantee you 10 out of 10 times they will absolutely say hell no. They will find a way to make money, okay? Whether it be flipping drugs or something, flipping some damn candy bars on the street, they will find a way to make money than simply taking a job and taking orders from someone else. Now number 3 guys, true bred entrepreneurs enjoy learning new things, okay? Whether it be business related, money related, science related, whatever it may be, we love learning new things every single day. I know every time I read an article about either money or even science or space or something like that, it always interests me because I always love learning these different type of things, okay? Because when something catches my eye, I want to go deeper into it and learn more about that certain subject. And that's what keeps us as entrepreneurs, to keep moving forward, because we're always learning new things. That way we can also stay ahead of times and keeping up with the trends as well, We had to study certain trends, certain people, certain topics, because if not, guys, then our businesses and whatnot are gonna just completely crumble down if we don't keep up, right? So that's definitely a huge factor that plays into a true bred entrepreneur as well. Now, number 4 on the list, your business, project, side hustle, whatever you want to call it, is always running through your mind 24/7. And honestly, this is a huge problem because when you're spending time with your family, friends, or whoever it may be, no matter how much you are there physically, it's always hard to stay there 100% mentally because your businesses and whatnot are always running through your mind. I know every time I'm with my kids and whatnot, I always think, how can I make more money flipping this certain object? Or what else can I list on Amazon? Or what next video topic should I do on YouTube? I mean, all these things are just running through our minds, guys. I honestly believe it's a huge problem for us. And I mean, don't get me wrong, we try our best to balance it, but it is just extremely hard, and any true bred entrepreneur will tell you the same thing, guys, that our businesses, our projects, whatever you want to call them, are always on our mind 24/7. There's just no stopping it. I mean, it's something that we can't stop. Even though we try to stop, it just doesn't go away, all right? Now, number 5, guys, and this is by far probably the most important thing that makes a true bred entrepreneur, is that when you take on any project, any new business, whatever it may be, you would much rather enjoy the actual process, the journey of doing whatever it is to get up there in that certain project, rather than going for, I don't know, a Lambo or a big mansion or whatever it may be. Materialistic things do not even matter when you're doing a certain project. What we enjoy the most when it comes to our projects, guys, is that we just enjoy the simple journey of actually just doing it, Like the thought of even saying, hey, I'm gonna start this YouTube channel right now, and I'm gonna make sure I get to 1 million subscribers, is what drives us to do even more, guys. Because if you take this YouTube channel, for example, if I wanted to just simply make money off this channel, I'm pretty sure if I was just like anyone else, I would have already quit by now because I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers or something, right? But you see, I really don't care. I would much rather help you learn about these things that they don't teach you in school than to just simply make some money right off the bat, okay? That, and I actually enjoy the journey, okay? I don't mind taking forever to reach 1,000, 10,000, 100 subscribers, whatever you want to call it. And just like my Amazon dropshipping business right now, I don't mind that I'm not making, I don't know, $100,000 of one single product or something like that. I don't mind taking the time and enjoying the process of, listing items, seeing what works, what flips. I mean, just all these different type of things, okay, guys? A true bred entrepreneur will enjoy the journey of whatever project that it may be that they're working on, regardless of what the results are, because you just want to keep trying and trying so hard that you're gonna make it work no matter what. And those 5 signs right there, guys, are what I personally believe make a true bred entrepreneur. Now again, guys, like I mentioned earlier, that doesn't mean you can't go and be an entrepreneur anyways, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But this video is simply to state what a true bred entrepreneur is, because the term entrepreneur is being thrown out everywhere left and right, that most people are starting to get confused on what an actual entrepreneur is. And let me tell you right now, an entrepreneur is not to get a Lambo, a mansion, girls, or any materialistic thing, okay? Part of it is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, at the end of the day, in the next 10 to 20 years, eventually we will want some of those things. But for the time being, guys, that's not what drives us, okay? There's more to it than that drives us to go even farther and more further, okay? And I'm just making this video to simply correct those who are starting to abuse the word entrepreneur. Because when the time comes, guys, a lot of you aren't even going to want to be an entrepreneur in the next 5 to 10 years. You're going to start looking at the word entrepreneur like it's a terrible thing all over again, like it was 10 years ago. But also, this video is to also bring awareness to some of you who may be a true bred entrepreneur, okay? Maybe you're that 15, 16-year-old in high school right now. You're still trying to figure yourself out a little bit. And you may be an entrepreneur, but you don't know it because, again, the school system doesn't expose it to you. They keep exposing you to being a worker, but not everybody's a worker, guys, okay? There are entrepreneurs right now in high school who might not even know they're entrepreneurs because they're not being exposed to it, okay? So hopefully if you did watch this video and it did resonate with you guys, I'm hoping it brought you some great value, okay? Because it's time that we start redefining what the true term of entrepreneurship really means. And if I'm the only one who has to bring this out every single day on some of my videos, then let it be, alright? But hey, we got people like Gary Vee who are doing a terrific job on doing that, and that's more than enough for me. But anyways guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy this video guys, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, consider subscribing if you did enjoy this type of content. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next one, alright guys? Later.